Hi, my name is Sudhanshu and I'm from Totogi. Today I'm going to demonstrate what we are doing along with Verizon and AWS to do a monetization platform for private enterprise networks. So Verizon gave us three strategic imperatives. Imperative number one was monetization. It's extremely important for private 5G networks to start making money to justify their creation. Number two, sustainability. Sustainability is extremely important because every organization globally is thinking about the energy consumption. That was imperative number two. Imperative number three is needs to be AI first. So let's see what's the problem today, why Verizon is not able to hit these goals. Let's see how legacy network works. The problem with legacy network in private 5G deployments is every network is a complete standalone deployment. You can see there is 3 different customers and they all have the full network deployed. That is energy expensive, slow to deploy, and it increases your cost, which decreases your business case to actually build it. In order to solve that, we took the first multi-tenant deployment approach along with AWS, and we added a layer of monetization on top. With this, you were able to get an AI-first system, which allow you to monetize dynamically. You got a sustainable network because you were able to reduce the footprint required for every tenant which comes and use private 5G. And it's very easy to use. In order to demonstrate this, I'll hand it over to my colleague Mark and Krishna, who will take an example of a real-world port, and we'll create monetization offer in real time, which the consumers can use today.
Thank you, Sudhanshu. I'm Mark Breslow from Totogi.
I'm Krishna Balmkonda from Amazon Web Services.
So if you're a car manufacturer and you just receive a shipment of vehicles into the port, you want to order surveillance for those vehicles. So what you would do is you would know that you're in zone 4. You'd pick that zone. You'd see the resources that are available in zone 4. And then you'd be able to choose the camera to activate. When you choose the camera to activate, you start immediately getting the feed of the live camera from the network. This is the live camera in our 5G network here. Now, how do you monetize this camera? We made it really easy for ports to monetize their investments in private 5G. If you're a telco operator, you know how to create plans, but if you're managing a port, you don't. So you can use Totogi's Gen AI to define a plan. So for example, we'll create a plan for surveillance cameras. All I had to do was type in create a daily plan. And the AI knows that cameras have different qualities of service. So for example, this is an HD camera, but a 4K camera might require a higher bandwidth. The AI knows that the HD camera requires 4 megabits per second of bandwidth. And the AI goes and generates a plan. It knows how to price the plan based on the market. And it will even explain to you its decisions for why it creates the plan in a certain way. It will give the plan a name, a price, and it knows the quality of service. So once you have the plan created, you now need to be able to sell the plan. And the AI also has the ability to generate all the marketing materials you need to sell the plan. For example, here we'll generate the website banners that you would insert into your social media feed or onto your website to sell it. So the AI has generated the imagery that you need to go and market the plan. The imagery includes the price of the plan and what you get for it. And it can generate other marketing materials like SMS scripts or IVR scripts as well. Now that the plan's created, there's lots of ways you can buy the plan. You can have an e-commerce portal, for example, but the way that people are going to buy the plans most likely in ports is via the communications app. And I'll hand that off to Krishna to explain how the communications app works.
We wanted to make the experience seamless and frictionless for our consumers, for the ports consumers. And for this, we wanted to demonstrate a concept of an app which is built on a UCaaS app. So what we have is an application which has through which the presence of the application's user is known. And based on the location of the particular user, you are able to look at the services we just created. And for instance, you have the ability to look at the video surveillance around you or look at or engage the worker safety analytics app, which is in the same area, and also order a drone inspection based on where your location is. And based on that, I would purchase the plans I would like to use, and then I would like to, there is two options to consume this application, consume the feeds after this. You can either go through the link, which would be emailed to you, or you can look at the application right on the app itself. In addition, you are also, based on your location, you are also able to communicate with the IoT devices around you, and also have access to bots, which would help you with different processes in the port, like customs, immigration, and so on, and also helps you communicate with the port resources. So this is particularly helpful in a case of a ship which is coming into the port 2 kilometers away from the port, and they are able to communicate with the port, and they don't have the same capabilities today. Next, I would hand it over to Bhupal to explain the architecture.
Thank you, Mark and Krishna. My name is Bhupal Dey. I'm with AWS, and I will cover the details underneath the demo. So we have 3 distinct pieces here of technical areas that I'm going to cover. On the very left-hand side, you see the physical equipment that private networks will deploy on-prem. These are things like radios. You actually see a radio down there from Sercom or Mosolab displayed in this booth. You also have cameras, you have drones. Those are the only equipment that go into the customer prem. Down here, what we are demonstrating is a full 5G core. This is built by Casa System. We are showing all of the NFs that are right now active. The point of building a 5G core in the cloud is to truly reduce CapEx and reduce all of the hardware footprints that you would otherwise have to do in a legacy deployment. The other aspects of the demo that you saw was monetization. We are showing that up top here. Gen AI based monetization is something we have accomplished as part of this demo. You saw in live action the push to talk app. You saw how a captain in a port can come and utilize. The way we are achieving that is through number of AWS services like IoT Core, security. We are also using Kinesis video streams, and all of that is displayed in this architecture here. And this completes the technical portion of the demo. I want to close this out by saying we started this journey with our customer Verizon with 3 main asks. They were monetization, they were use of Gen AI, and they were use of sustainability. With this kind of cloud architecture, we have achieved all 3 of these goals for our customers, and we look forward to seeing live deployments. And that is the end of the demo for monetizing surveillance in private 5G networks. Thank you.